Okay, so this is just a quick video to demonstrate what parts on the Ideal Vogue combi boiler the homeowner is most likely to need to understand. Firstly, your two dials are your central heating temperature and your hot water temperature. Currently this boiler is set at maximum, but what we want to do for energy efficiency is set this to around about 65 degrees. Boom. There we go. Some homes you will be able to go down to 60, some homes would be better at 70. So for the average home we're going to aim at around 65 degrees. Hot water. Hot water does have a maximum of 65 degrees, which is no good for anybody. Try to think that when you're having a hot shower, it's better that you warm the water up to the temperature that you're going to use it at, and therefore you don't need to add any cold water. You know, you're not warming up water just to cool it down again. So I'm going to leave that set at 48 degrees, which would be a good hot shower. The most common fault that we have when customers phone needing help is the water pressure. We will do a different video on topping up the water pressure, but just be aware that this is the window we're going to look at, and ideally we want to aim this water pressure somewhere between 1 and 2 bar. So there you go, we're just topping the pressure up there. You can see the pressure is now increasing. There you go. So getting into the menu system, the menu system on the Ideal Vogue is second to none. The Ideal Logic is really good since it's been upgraded in 2016, but in the industry, across every other brand, this is the daddy. I'm going to go in there and show you what homeowners most likely are going to want to look at. So we can look at the efficiency level. Now this is a showroom boiler, so we've not really been running it efficiently. We've been pushing it to the maximum. We can pop down and we can pop down and have a look at what faults the boiler has recorded. So that's in fault history. There you go. So we've been doing some tests earlier on today. We've turned off the gas, and this boiler has recorded that we've had no flame, so the boiler's locked out. We can also go to fault help. Now fault help will show the homeowner a little bit of a description of what the fault is all about. So low water pressure. Here we go, low water pressure. With boiler off and system cold, fill system to 1 bar. Vent, so that's go to your radiators and bleed the radiators of air. Refill system to 1 bar. Here we go, we're at 1.5 bar, so that's plenty. There is more in-depth faults that it will come up with. Now from an installer's point of view, if the customer has a fault, it's going to say what the fault is on the boiler. Let's see if we can replicate this. So if you have a fault over the phone, we can ask you what the boiler's saying to you and give you some indications on what to look for. There you go, the flame has just gone out. Oh, flame loss. So we've got a problem with the gas pipe. A little story there, we got called out to one job once. The chap had got a flame loss, and when we went back to his gas meter, we found he'd put his golf clubs on top of his gas meter and accidentally turned off his gas. So Ideal Vogue user display, that's just a very brief video for you to look over. We will be adding more videos on the Ideal Vogue in coming months, but for me it's a top piece of kit. My name's Tom from Big Boiler Shop, the region's #1 reviewed boiler installation company.